And if you're joining me here on YouTube, then this is a live stream, so I will be talking to chat or otherwise be distracted, so that's just par for the course. All right, let's get started here. So at the moment, I have a kind of long list of quests to do. This one is all like getting just loot. I have another one that's kind of based off of that, which would be the graphics cards here. And Bad Habit, this one. I know it looks like I'm done with it, but I really have one more category to do, which is strike cigarettes. I need 5 of those to finish that off. So I do have some loot-based ones, but I also have kill-based ones. So what I'm going to probably start off doing, so we've got kill 20 scavs at customs from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. That one I'm not going to work towards just yet. But what I am going to work towards is going to interchange because of my loadout that I currently have. So I have to kill 20 scavs at interchange. You must wear a fleece hat and a Cry Precision ABS vest. Now I did this a little bit with Daddy yesterday, but I only really had, well, we had 2 runs. The first run we went in and got killed by Killa like immediately. The second run I was able to kill a couple scavs and leave. And I pretty much went in with the gear that I'm going to be going in with soon. The big problem with this is the requirement of what you're wearing. Fleece hat makes you not be able to wear a helmet. So what armor I can wear is very limited. So I kind of am going in with gear that fits that situation. So that's going to be the first run. After we do that run, depending on how successful it is, we'll go from there. So if we go over to my gear, what I have loaded out, so I have the fleece hat, which is part of the requirement. I cannot purchase one of these too, so I did insure it. I have some body armor, very low level body armor, but it will at least give me some morale protection so that when I'm, I mean, it's nice and white. It's the same color as toilet paper. So when I poo my pants, I have something to wipe it on, right? Well, that's gross, but I'm sorry. That just popped into my head. All right, in any case, and then we have a shotgun to back that up. Why am I going with a shotgun? Well, as I said, I was financially in a rough spot. Hey, Pug. I was financially in a rough spot, and I had plenty of shotgun shells in my ammunition bin, and I have a lot of shotguns on hand. I have this one plus 3 more. This one I was able to get by trading in 3 red-handled pliers. You can get this nice upgraded shotgun. Hey, Ursi. Yeah, that was a lovely discussion. Well, in any case, let's get going here. So we know where we're going. We're going to interchange, and we're going to try and kill scavs. If we can get some loot. By the way, did I have a backpack? I don't have a backpack. Well, in this game, you do get scared quite a lot, and sometimes poo comes out, and it's just a human function that you know, it happens sometimes. All right. I think we're more or less ready to go. So we're going to be escaping. Going to interchange. I don't know this map all that well, but I think I've learned it enough that I'll be okay. I don't know how well the shotgun's going to do for me. Sometimes shotguns do really well for me, and sometimes... A lot of it depends on the range that you're engaging, but I plan to go inside the mall area. So ranges should be relatively close, but if ever it's a long-range engagement, I'm screwed. Even medium-range engagements are dicey. You can get a kill, but it will probably take several shells. Close range is where a shotgun's at. If you can get close range, preferably they don't have armor, but if they have armor, just leg sweep them. Now, whether or not you live to leg sweep them is another matter altogether, but... So buckshot can be effective. It just... Yeah, I know. Honestly, playing with Dootin and Daddy has probably been a terrible influence on me. Well, like the armor I'm wearing is it's really low level, and it's kind of beat up, so I didn't even insure it. It is required for a quest, but once you get past that quest, which is like the first quest that Skier gives you, so I did it a while ago, it's not really worth a whole lot to you. It will stop some pistol rounds. It will stop a shotgun buckshot to your chest. But if they hit me in the head, I'm dead. If they hit me anywhere else, it's going to do a lot of damage. So it'll protect us a little bit. Scavs won't shoot from my chest anyway, so what does it matter? Scavs have a nice feature where they oftentimes aim about this region, which means that they hit you in the legs a lot. So it doesn't really matter what armor you wear, you're always going to get hit by them. And a spot that's not armored. That's been kind of like a long kind of point of contention between the developers and the people that play this game, is that the feeling I'm really on the wrong side of the map here. I don't really want to go into Idea if I can avoid it, but maybe the back side of Idea will be okay. I don't know Idea all that well, but I'm fairly certain there's offices in the back. So we may be able to get... We may be able to get in there and get some computer loot. I don't really need it necessarily, although I do have that graphics card thing, but graphics cards are really rare. I mean, you always have a chance of getting it. Oh, here we go. That's not really good loot, but hey, it's something. If we get out and that's all we get, we can say we got something, right? There's the same type of ammo? Of course not. Now, if we ever find any actual loot, I'll probably drop that, because it's just Makarov ammo. I could probably use the Makarov ammo, but it's not worth the 16 rounds taking up one slot. It's not really a good value. I wonder what that building up there is. Is that something worth looting? Is that the power station? The power station, yeah, that's a power station. If it's a power station, it's going to have scavs, which is kind of what we're here for, but the range engagements aren't going to be ideal for me, so we'll probably try and avoid it. Now, again, I don't know this side of the map at all, and I always worry. I hear scav talk. Sounds like it's coming from the... over there. Oh. Yeah, there's scav talk all over there. Let's walk over this way and see what we can see. Again, if we end up attacking outside, I think the range engagement is going to be bad for us, but we can always take a little bit of a look-see. But I have a feeling right now that that power station area is just covered in scavs. Again, that's what we're here for. They could be up on the ramp, too. I have to be careful. I don't like this angle of engagement. If they're up on the ramp, I'm screwed. You hear gunshots, but it's pretty far away. Okay. Finding experience with this map may cost me a little bit. There's his power station. I were to guess that's where the shouts are coming from, but they could have been coming up from up on that ramp again. Like our way through is going to be this way. If I can get into this power station area, I can close off the range to make it closer. Let's run. Okay. Now we're a little safer, because we've got walls and the various, what were transformers, power transformers and stuff. Kind of block shots for us. Allow us to get closer under cover. Come in behind here. Don't really see anything. I don't think you can open these doors. Peek in here for a second. And nothing in here. Peek in here. Toolbox. Nothing. Another toolbox in here. I don't have anything in particular that I want from the toolbox, but you never know. Might get something rare. Or you might get a bunch of junk. We'll take the pliers. Those aren't the red-handled pliers that I traded to get the shotgun. Okay, let's come around back. Still hearing the gunshots. Did we check this building? Okay, it's locked up. I know for a fact scabs can be here. I did hear scabs. But I don't know where they are. That's okay, if we don't find them, we got loot in that building. This is one of the extracts where you need money to get out. You can get in that car and leave. But I don't have money with me, so... not really a choice. I'm gonna shut this door behind me. Oh. Now there should be computers that I can loot here. And jackets. Always check jackets. We're not really batting very well with these searches. Power supply. I'm gonna take it, but it's not really worth that much to me right now. Ordinarily, if I was running a shotgun, I would not bring in a vest like I have. But I have to as part of this quest. Scabs can be in here, so I'm gonna close the door so they don't come up behind me and shoot me. Their computer. I feel like I missed a computer somewhere. Other power supply, it looks like. Oh, no. Okay. Wires, caps, DVD players, hard drives. Hard drive's probably worth more to me. The shotgun shells. We'll take out everything else here. Just unload this ammo. It'll speed the process up in case we find a gun that is relevant to that. I think things can spawn on that shelf. No? Okay. Oh, filing cabinets. So right now, I've got enough loot that... Okay, that scared the living crap out of me. We got a little shot up there. I kind of just went for his lower body, which was not really the smartest move on my part. Okay. Time for some health. Alright, first things first. Fix our broken leg. That. Reload. Move this up here. Sign in a number. Pain will wear off because we fixed our leg. This health will not last long considering how much damage I took. Shot, yeah, my armor saved me there, so that was not a bad call. Bring it. We got a Taz shotgun. Not necessarily a spectacular weapon. But I may end up taking it. Because why not? We don't have any other weapons right now. Okay, we only have 9 more health here. I'll rather fix my head. So we'll prioritize that. Then we need to fix our leg. I mean my arm. Leg is dead. That we cannot fix that. It's blacked out. So we'll hobble around unless I take a pain meds. Which I do have. But finding more meds is going to be kind of a priority. We have a helmet here. Just tempting to take. But unfortunately, I do not have myself... Just to make sure we're ready to go here. I'm gonna just dump this. Search his pockets, you never know. Okay, let's grab the key and put it there. I don't know if this is a valuable key, it may not be. MRE, which we'll take. We're definitely taking the ibuprofen, because that's going to help us a lot. As a matter of fact, let's switch that around. Put this on number 4. Switch back to our good shotgun. The shotgun's insured, so if I'm in a bad spot, I can always dump it somewhere. I don't think I finished looting here. Another hard drive, which we'll take. And this. Let's put that in our pocket. Okay, let's pop a pain pill. Alright. Clear first. Looks like we got a bathroom here. Okay. Check jackets. Okay, we need this. Because that's a quest item. That's fine for now. I think the MRA may give me back some hydration. So if we're in a tough spot there. Ibuprofen is just another painkiller, so if we're still bad off as far as this limb goes, and we have a ways to go. Those cigarettes are not part of my quest. I need specifically the Strike brand. Another toolbox here. No, not worth it. Another one there. Let's just clear the back end here. Okay. And I think we move on. So we got one scav. My leg's banged up, which may just mean extract now, but matches may be worth taking over the ammo, but for... Oh, another one here. We'll see what we get here. I wish I knew which ammo type was more important here. I'm gonna discard this one and take the duct tape. Duct tape is kind of worth it to me because there's a trade thing I can get with that. And I already have a lot of the other requirements. Okay, I do not want to kind of be here, so let's go back to where we have cover. I kind of don't like this back corner that I'm in right now because people tend to camp on those ramps and watch the area. So actually, I'm going to exit back the way I came, more or less. Because I got sniped going that way before. I don't like it. I'm probably going to hang around the back. What is our extract? Okay. That's not too bad. So that's going to be in back of Ollie. So we're in back of Idea, which is just pretty much IKEA. That's the please don't sue me name for IKEA. Now we can't run on that leg because it hurts me if I do. But as long as we keep popping the pain pills, we can walk normally. As soon as the pain pill runs out, which it has a duration of about 5 minutes, we'll start hobbling again. That's why I have it on my keybind for 4. We've already taken 1. We have 3 more. And then if that runs out, we have 6 ibuprofen to take. Okie dokie. Okay, now if we got out now, it wouldn't necessarily be the most exciting playthrough, but might be the right call. We're full up on loot. Not necessarily anything exciting, but it's something. We got a kill, so it's not like we accomplished nothing. And we're also... Oh, it's a dead end here. We also got banged up. Leg is a problem. We're not on a time limit or anything. We're not bleeding out or low on hydration or anything. There's the pobble. Alright, let's come in behind. Gas station, like garages can be dangerous. A lot of scavs hang out in there, and players tend to hang out in there too. Been very quiet though. I've heard some gunshots. It sounded like on all the way on the other side of the map though. Probably on the Ollie side. Which wouldn't surprise me. Never been down this side of the map, so this is kind of a new experience. Really don't know what to expect. Trying to pin, like, be close to this wall because there can be people up here. And it's not a bad spot to camp if you're into that type of gameplay. I'm not, but doesn't mean that there isn't that type of gameplay in the game. Gonna get in here a little bit closer. See what we see. I didn't check to see if that guy had body armor. If he did, I should have taken it. I don't think he did, though. Sometimes it can be hard to tell depending on what rig they have. Alright, so as far as I understand, I can get on my extract just by following this road. But I know that there can be a lot of enemies up on this ramp here. Not sure if I heard Scab talk. Staying behind these boxes. Somebody might also be camping the extract because that's another thing you can do. Let's just cross the road. I know it's going to hurt me, but... Okay, it looks like we got 2 more minutes. I'm assuming that's what that means up in the upper left. Don't necessarily have the best cover, especially if somebody's up there. Here's our extract, though. So we'll just extract because of the busted up leg. And again, I've got plenty of loot. We did get 1 quest item, so we've got some progression. Sometimes this is just how be how runs go. At least that's how I tend to play. Okay, my leg's busted again. I don't see a reason why not to take another pain pill. Might as well get out here. Let's run for it. Ow. Ow. Here we are. Pretty quiet outside of that one scav. But that's okay. Sometimes a quiet match is a good match. We might get a run-through penalty, depending on if we did enough. No, we did enough. I did plenty of looting, so I'd be somewhat surprised if we got a run-through penalty. I'm also trying to level up to level 22, so that is the thing we're trying to do. Alright. We did a decent amount of damage to him. That was a good range engagement for a shotgun. Probably just sell the Taz. I've been wanting to do kind of like a meme Taz for a while. But there's no denying it's not that great of a weapon, and I really don't have the inventory space to just sit on one. And I have better weapons. It would take me a little bit of infrastructure to get it going anyway. I mean, the 4-round mags aren't too bad. They're a lot better than the 2-round mags. I guess we don't have to make a decision right now. My armor got banged up, so we will want to repair that. We're going to be selling the MRE. Hard drives I'll keep, because I can trade those in for cool stuff. Power supply, I don't think there's a trade that would work with that one. What is this, just 1 power supply? Oh, okay, we can get a 50-round drum mag for an MP5. For just 1. 2 power supplies gets this. I don't know if that's something I'm really excited for, though. We would have to be loyalty level 4 to get this. I figure the 50-round drum mag is worth it. So let me put that in the inventory and make that trade. So mechanic, purchase, hand over. Okay, we have ourselves a 50-round drum mag. DVD players I just sell. Wires and caps I'm keeping around for trade value. The pliers I'll sell. The USBs I'll sell. The Makarov ammo I'll put in my ammo box. Okay, painkillers. We might as well sell because there's only one left, and I have plenty of painkillers. We'll sell this stuff first, though. So, dealer. Therapist is the only one that will buy food, so we'll start with her. And then everything else that I can sell will be sold to Peacekeeper to try and get him up, because I'm still a long way from getting him leveled up. Okay, move to Peacekeeper. Gonna sell that. Yeah, control click is faster. Okay, we get $72. As you can see, it's still a long way off. 4.9k spent. Need 13k to level him up. Otherwise, I have all the prerequisites. I just have not been spending much with him. Where those dollars get to? There they are. Okay. Getting closer and closer to that $6,000. We can sell the key. I'm going to keep the duct tape. My inventory's getting quite full, though, with this stuff. That's why I'm thinking about selling this. But we'll see how the next run goes. We'll sell this and we'll sell this. We do want to turn that in. Ibuprofen I'm going to keep around. But we'll grab another painkiller and replace that with the ibuprofen. And we do need a splint because we used one in the last raid. There we go. There's my basic... Oh, no, we need a wedge of cheese, too. Wedge of cheese. Alright, so we trade that in, sell these two. To start with the trade-in. Bad habit. Turn in. It's best to turn them in right away, too, because otherwise it just sits in my inventory. And then Therapist is the only one that will buy the other two items. So we'll go ahead and grab that and that. Even though we've used it, it still sells for some value. It's not going to sell as well as it would if it was a full painkiller. That's a full painkiller, just as a comparison. But hey, it sells for something. And there's no point going in a raid with one. Okay, deal. Okay. So we made a little bit of profit there. Both in dollars and rubles. I'm not sure if that ruble profit was all that worth it, especially as we're about to spend some rubles here. That's still worth it, I'd say. 590. Get repaired up. Again, that armor did what it was supposed to. We still got a leg blacked out. Again, scavs, shoot your legs. But it did save us probably from getting a lot of damage to our chest. Shotguns don't do very well, especially a 20 gauge shotgun. When you have armor. Alright, so we're just going to turn this right around and do it again. There's no reason why not to. We have everything we need. Already pretty much ready to go. Let's do a double check, though. We have all of our medicals. We have backup shotgun shells. We have a shotgun. We have all the requirements for our task. I didn't check to see if that kill counted. It should have. But we'll check that once we get in the raid and if it's safe to do so. I could come in with a headset to amplify sound so a dude like that doesn't sneak up on me as easily. The problem with the headsets is they amplify all sound, including your own footsteps, your own noises. I think some headsets are better than others, though, with that kind of thing, but I generally don't use them. As a matter of fact, I've been selling them. And one of the reasons I don't use them is because it messes up my audio balance when I'm streaming. A lot. But it is what it is. It can also throw you off if you're not used to wearing them. That was my biggest problem. I started wearing them for a few raids. And I wasn't used to wearing the headsets. And it... Ooh, there's some pop in. I wasn't used to wearing them. And then started wearing them. It completely changed my sense of like what was going on as far as how far things were away from me, what was being fired at me. I see something to pick up in here. Looks like just a box ammo, but hey, it's something. Again, if we die at this stage, we came out with something. It's not worth a whole lot, but it's worth something. Don't know if there's a whole lot in these tents. I generally don't check them very well. I know scabs can spawn in here, but I expect them not to be here this early. We're going to go to Ollie, which is that store. The one with the biggest sign that says Ollie on it. Off to our right. What extract do we have, though? We have southeast. Yeah, okay. The southeast extraction's right in behind Ollie. That's where we extracted last time. And that makes it fairly easy for us to just get in and get out if we need to. But a good place to loot in Ollie is the back of the store. Because there's a whole bunch of computers. And I do need graphics cards. There's a whole bunch of computers back there that we can loot. Also, I'm looking for wires and capacitors because I can trade those in. I'm looking for hard drives. I can trade those in for stuff. Checking here. Got some more ammo, which I will put in my box. Sprots are, I think, a streamer item. I already have one. So we're going to grab that. It's worth 7.5K. Fortunately, not the same type of ammo. We'll unbox both types of ammo. We'll just stick them there. We don't need to keep those in our... Can I say that? We should probably put one of these. I said hit discard. There we go. Daddy told me to do something, and it's actually generally probably a good idea. He told me to do a keybind for, like, quick drop. He has a Control D. I don't know if that's necessarily going to be a quick thing for me to do, but, you know, I can do my own keybind so that when I'm just hovering over an item, I can drop it real fast. Let's go on this bus. Looks like these buses have, stuff in them. Yet a different type of Makarov ammo. Yet this is probably worth more because it is 5.45 ammo. But if I did get like a Makarov pistol or something, I'd have a bunch of ammo to load it up with. So this ammo isn't necessarily a complete waste to take, but it's going to be the first thing I drop if I start getting full. Okay, so my goal here is to get into Ollie at the back. And as a result, I'm going to go in from the back. There is kind of a little bit of a danger in doing that, because I think we have those same ramps that I have to worry about. What I may do is go in the garage and go that way, to the back of the store. Again, I'm not that experienced with this map, so if I get a little lost or don't know 100% what's going on, that's why. I've only probably ran it maybe a dozen times at this point, and most of those times I'd say I died very quickly. A lot of times I died in these garages, so that's why I kind of tend to like stay away from them, because almost every battle I've had with another player has been in here. And as much as killing other players can be fun, and I technically have a quest for it, I don't know. Like at this point, not necessarily what we're after. Oh, dude. And that's exactly what we just got. Got one shot off and he tapped me in the head. Saw the scav. Was worried about that. And then that guy started popping shots off at me. Mark Zuckernerd. I like that name. How much you want to bet we didn't even hit him? No, we did hit him. He had body armor, though, so that didn't do a ton of damage. Probably most at his arms or legs. But yeah. Did he headshot me? Yeah. Got me right in the face. I didn't have a helmet on, and even if I had a helmet on, you know, that still would have killed me, more than likely. Well, that's the end of our interchange runs, and that's the end of that shotgun. Despite the fact that I insured it, it's gonzo. And I don't have a way of buying more fleece hats. I can trade for them, but I would really prefer not to do that trade. Because it's not a good value trade, in my opinion. I could buy them from the flea market, but they sell for like twice as much on the flea market. We were going to check if that one kill counted. It did. But we had an opportunity to kill a scav, but just a player caught up to us. And that, again, that's why I don't go in those garages, because I always run into players like that. And we were just not really set up for that fight. Okay, well, where are we going to go next? Well, I do have a thing to kill scavs on the shoreline, but I have to have an AKM series weapon. I have kill scavs at customs. Let's see if it's within that time. I'm just peeking at it. So customs. No, it's not. Because it has to be within 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's 11 here and 11 there, so we'd have to wait a couple hours. Now, depending on how long it takes me to set up, that might be an okay proposition. What I am thinking about doing is doing a very low rent run with our Taz friend here and going to customs. We did get some profit here. Main thing is this, which I'm going to be trading to... I don't think Peacekeeper takes it. You can check that. Nah. I think that's only a therapist item. But it's 7.5k. So we'll sell that. Get us a little bit of money. And then... we don't really need anything else by going to customs here. The shotgun shells aren't going to do me any good at this moment. I could take in 20 gauge shells to like load up if I run out of ammo, but honestly, if I shoot through this many shots of Taz ammo and I haven't killed anything, I'm probably dead. Okay. I do have insurance coming in, but I want to try and clear out space for it. Let's do this real quick. And we'll put this in my ammo box. More BT rounds, huh? We can stack those. Okay. We're getting a fair amount of 5.45 ammo stacked up here. How much of this ammo is any good? A BP or BT ammo may be pretty good. US is the subsonic stuff. FMJ I think is pretty low rent. Other than that, if I were to not do a customs run, what else could we do? We've got... this is just a loot-based one. It could be anywhere. We have to kill scavs on shoreline, which again requires an AKM. The big problem with that is I only have one AKM at this point, and it's my pretty modded out one. And I aren't really armor to go with it outside of my really heavy armor, which I don't know if I really want to go in. If I was with another person, I would think about it. I guess it depends on what we get back from insurance on whether or not I do that. So let's really quickly just take a look at what time we're looking at. Okay. What I think I'm going to do instead, because we have a scav run that looks decent, I'm going to see what we can do with that. May not be the most exciting run, because I may just run for the extract, but it will give me body armor that will make me feel more confident to do the AKM run. So... and I won't have to invest as much. So let's do that real quick. So we want to do a scav run. So we've got body armor and a helmet and a fake mustache. Shotgun, pretty meh. I think I'm just going to do a straight up factory run here. If I can extract, I'm gonna extract right away because this is pretty good gear. Looks like I have a rig, so that will be helpful as well as one less thing I have to buy. Oh, look at that fancy mustache, right? That's another streamer item, I believe. I'll probably save that for that purpose, because there's a quest later where you have to collect all the streamer items. It may take up too much space in my inventory. I mean, the mustache won't, but some of the other items are pretty big. So yeah, the one item I have is that Sprots, which I've gotten, like, it's just gotten a bunch of those. I don't know what map I'm getting them on. Could be just interchange. But I've gotten like 4 or so at this point. So I've been selling the extras. Okay, office window. Die! It sounds like where we want to go. Do I reroute? I reroute. I don't like this idea, but I was going to go office window. I've also pissed off all the scavs on this map, so it's going to be a little rougher. I also beat up the armor, kind of unintentionally. We got some decent loot here. Decent medicals. Let's go ahead and just pop that in there. Do we need to pop off any medicals? Guess so. How are we doing health-wise? Ah, okay. We did kind of need that. We'll just top off. So where I'd like to go is go to the office window, because that's really close to where I am. That may not be in the cards for us. Feel like I hear movement nearby. Alright. Where we're going is going to be the longer way. As a result, we may have a lot of danger because I've pissed off all of the scavs. We're going to go tunnel strats here. If we had the camera extract, that's right there. I'm too much of a coward to take the office. I really should not have killed that scav, but I thought he was a player scav the way he was moving around. Turns out I think I was wrong on that. But, I'm gonna assume this guy's aggressive. Now he's dead. Not gonna bother looting him, I just want to get out. Probably just end up selling the shotgun. It's the same type of shotgun as I had before, it's just not as modded. Pretty much default. Feel like I'm hearing guys above me. So they may come down either of these steps. Don't think I can do that quest while I'm a scav. That's unfortunate. Dead body? Do I get greedy here? Didn't really have anything. Another dead body. Let's check him real quick. Somebody already pilfered him. Okay. This is the most dangerous part. We gotta get out. Somebody may be camping the exit. We've got armor. Son of a bitch. Well, I'm gonna guess that guy had body armor because I think 3 shots should have killed him if he didn't have body armor. I couldn't really tell because he had a rig on. That's a bummer. Killed 2. I mean, one of them wasn't even paying attention to me. Damage absorbed by armor, 471. He was wearing armor. Although I think one dude I killed down below, he had armor as well. Although I shot him directly in the face, so I don't know how much of that would have been blocked by the armor. Well, so much for that. If there wasn't a guy in the office area, like full autoing, I would have gone up there. And that would have been the quicker way. I should have leg swept him. I don't know why I was aiming for his chest arm. Damn. I would have hit him in the head, but he had a helmet on and I didn't have an angle on his head. But I should have aimed for his head after the second shot, so that's my fault. Alrighty. Well, I feel like we wasted plenty of time. Hopefully it's 3 o'clock now. It's nowhere near 3 o'clock. Alright, we'll do something else then. Before we do that, though, I'm going to check real quick on what I can trade in. So I only have 3 of these guys, which isn't going to get me much. I need 5 to pull off what I want. I may have enough capacitors and wires at this point, although I don't know how much of that was saved. We'll check. We'll check. So the one we're looking for is the... Let's just hit this. That will be faster. The TT burner. Okay, we need 3 more wires and 1 more capacitor to pull that one off. What else can we do here? So 5 hard drives gets this pistol. I'm trying to like collect all the exotic pistols here. I've never gotten a power bank, and that's probably worth more than what that is. Graphics card, I have that for... I need that for a quest, so that's not going to happen. 2 WD-40s, I already have 1. Hey, Daddy! That's not going to probably happen. I should probably, like, you know, check over a lot of this stuff, so... Yeah, that's probably not... 2 bitcoins for one of these. I'm trying to get this. I have 1 cowboy hat. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so if we don't do that... That's not a good scav run for us. Well, I guess it's AKM run. Let's see what I have in insurance. So I'm going to try and make some room for it. I do need some kind of rig, which is kind of why I was hoping we'd get out with that scav. Okay, so let's see what I have in insurance real quick. Yeah. Body armor and a gun. That actually makes my life more difficult. Oh, this is the raid we killed Killa. Because this is the gun and armor I had when we killed Killa. For those of you that don't know who Killa is a scav boss, very dangerous, and that was in one of my past streams. So you can see my my reaction as I was scared out of my wits. This body armor is not particularly good, though. We'll put it on. Rifle goes there. We can fold that up. I'm kind of curious what my other insurance is, but if it's more of the same, I'm not going to have room for it. Are you talking about the shoreline one or the interchange one? Because I'm doing the shoreline one. I may already have a suppressor now that you say that. Now I have one for a shotgun. Does the hybrid fit on that? It does. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought you were talking about. Just want to be clear. I know I got a suppressor that I thought was 7.62. Oh, that might have been a muzzle brake, actually, that looked like a suppressor. I've got so much crap in my inventory now, I actually don't... If I had it, it'd probably take me a while to find it. That's for 545. Don't think I have it in here. No. Yeah, I don't think I have one. I could buy one. Let's see what it goes for on the flea market. So we'll do link search. We want weapons and mods. Which one is that? Probably gear mod. Oh, vital parts. Functional mods. Muzzle devices. Yeah. Suppressors. That's a muzzle brake. This lies. Yeah, I mean, I have a decent number of AK-74s, and they're all kitted out. This is just a muzzle brake, right? It says it's a muzzle brake. So I don't know why this is under suppressors. Is this not a muzzle brake? Because I got one of these and I sold it. Oh, I had one of these and I sold it because I was like, well, that sucks. It's just a muzzle brake. They need to change that. They need to change that description because that's confusing. Oh, it says in the description. I'm a moron. All right, so I had one of these and I sold it. Loyalty level 3 mechanic. I guess this is not that bad of a price, and we can swing that. Do I have a muzzle device on here already, though? I do. I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry, but I already have a muzzle device. If I die, we'll go with something different. All right, so we have our armor. It's really low level armor, though. All right, we'll buy a helmet here. What do you got for me, Ragman? Probably go with this helmet. What level is this? Level 3, high ricochet chance. Sorry there, I had to sneeze. Okay. So that's 33,000. If we want to go cheapo, this is not a bad helmet. It's also level 3. And has high ricochet chance, which does make it good. I think it covers the same areas too. Top nape, let's check that. Ah, this covers your ears, so this is more protective. I'll go ahead and buy this. Why not? The question is, should we run better armor? Body armor. What do we have? We've got Killer's armor. I'm not going to use that. I've got this, which is a level... Oh, this is only level 3. Okay, we'll run this. Let's put this here. I thought this was higher level armor than it is, but it's only level 3. It's steel level 3, and I think some people like the steel over some other things. We already have it repaired. Let's go ahead and insure it. Helmet on. Body armor up here. That back away. Got my mags already ready to go. We need a rig. Okay. Technically I already have a rig in here. We'll use this rig. I just have to empty it out of all the crap that's in it. Just resorting some things that makes more sense to have it where it is. Okay. There. I could go there. Alright, all cleaned up. Alright, AK mag is ready to go. I do need to load this one up with ammo. I don't know if I have enough PS ammo. I know I have some in my ammo box, but I don't know if I have enough. Oh yeah, I have enough. We're all topped off. Alright, cool. We got 3 mags. Let me unload that, because it's insured. We'll put the non-insured one in there. I think it's less likely that people are going to take my mags, but it's very likely they'll take my guns, so at least I get the mags back. I'd be very upset if they took my gun, but it is what it is. We'll probably take a backpack because of Shoreline, and I like to loot up Shoreline. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to do here. I've been thinking about modding up this gun more and more progressively, so we may end up going with a suppressor, but I like this muzzle brake I got. And I paid a fair penny for it, so... Oh, insure this. And if I delay enough and all this getting ready, we'll be ready for the 3 o'clock run. Okay, so just a backpack and we're ready to go. Do I have a spare one here? Yeah, I do. Okay, we're good to go. Let me just grab some more medicals because it is shoreline after all. All right. We've got decent armor here. Shoreline, 151. Last chance to make sure we got everything set. All right. Okay. So what strategy I'm going to do depends on where we go on the map. If we end up in the village, I'll just loot the village and then we'll go down to Scav Island, see if we can pick any of them off. If I go on the side that is where the weather station is, I'll go there first, loot that up, see if there's any scavs we can pick off. After that, depending on how we're doing, may go to power station, see if we can pick off anyone there. And then probably go towards extract and probably, again, pick off guys at Scav Island. So there's going to be opportunities for us to get kills. I can't guarantee what they're going to be, though, because there's been times where I've gone places where there should have been scavs and there weren't any. They've also changed a lot of where the spawn-ins come on this map, and it's kind of made it so that I don't know this map as well as I used to. Okie dokie. So we're on the weather station side, I believe. I could be mistaken. It's kind of hard to say when they spawn you in at a field up against a wall. But I think the resort is up there. Which side of the resort are we on, though? I feel like we're on the... Let me think about this. If the shoreline is on the south of the map, we're on the west side? We're on the east side, okay. So if we're on the east side, then that means we're on the village side. I mean, it doesn't look like... I think we're on the west side, I really do. But I just don't know this spawning all that well. I really don't want to go to the resort because there's not going to be scavs this early. Alright. Well, if we're on the east side, which we very well may be, because this looks like the east side of the resort to me. Then we're going to go to the village. The longer you take to get to the places where that have scavs, the more likely they're going to be there. If we go to the resort first thing, they're not going to be there, but players will be there. And as much as I have a quest to kill players, this AKM is for killing scavs. If I'm going to kill players, then I'm going to go in with a weapon that's more... I mean, I'm not going to say that this is not designed for that, but I like that pipper better. And 50 meters is fine. I had a different sight on this before, but I switched that over to a different weapon. Okay, the green gas is up. That's not one of our extracts, though. Come on, extract thing. We've got pier boat. Oh, no, we do have the rock passage. So we could extract right now if we wanted to. I don't know what the point of that would be. Is rock passage always open? I have a feeling like it is. There may be scavs here, and this is maybe a little too brazen of me. You know, what's up there? I've never actually gone over here. Alright, well, let's loot up what's here. Feel like I hear a scav voice. Thought I saw one, too. Yeah, up on the rocks. I thought I saw a dude briefly. Alright. You think? He sounded like he's over here somewhere. Up on those rocks, you think? Yep. Hi! I don't know if he hit me or not. I'm gonna check that. No, we didn't get hit. It scared me a little bit. Okay, sounds like at the resort. Not sure of that, but... I don't think we'll run into many people along this path. I don't know very many players that go to the village, honestly. I loot there often, but I almost have... I don't think I maybe once in a blue moon on the edge of the village, like nearby the road that goes up to the resort. I've encountered players, but never, like, deep in the village have I encountered players. Now, scavs I've encountered in the village, for sure. I feel like I still need to tame the recoil of this guy. If it's a good boy and he makes it out, I'll probably give him a better stock or something. Although I'd have to go over the math on, like, the recoil reduction. Because I do have a butt pad on this boy right now, which I think gives you minus 5% reduction. Well, minus 5% recoil. Minus 5% reduction sounds bad. Okay, we're gonna hit Swamp Village first. Probably won't loot much there. Is there... I'm gonna go to where Daddy showed me something is, but other than that, I probably will avoid the swamp for the most part. He calls it spin tires, and I think that's an appropriate name for it. That's a game I need to get. If it's on sale, like a good sale this summer, I may get spin tires. I've been wanting to get that for years. The only problem with that game is it kind of entered... it's got some development issues. There's technically 2 spin tire games, but they're... it's got like a rocky past. It's a Russian game, and from what I understand, the publisher did some shady things to the developer. So the developer left and then re-released the game, but the publisher still sells the game themselves. Like, the one by the developers is slightly different. It's just a mess. So if you are okay, right near spin tires. Okay, gotcha. I'm not 100% on where spin tires is, but okay, yeah. I know it's a truck. I've already walked past it. No, there it is, right in front of me. But if you are interested in spin tires, I would say do a little bit of research before you buy one, and make your decision on which one you're going to get. I don't know if this is worth anything, but I'm going to grab it anyway. He said 2 trees. Let's go this way. Is there a way I can get through here? There we go. Did you say in this house, maybe? Aha. Gotcha. Oh, lag. Ah, big lag. Okay, box number 1. Take the matches and the screwdriver, what the heck. I think you can trade double A's in, but I think you usually have to have something else accompanying it, so usually I don't take those because a little bit too much investment on my mind. There's also a house with a dead body somewhere that I think is a decent place to loot, but it's over by the... Ooh, hello, gun. That's a good grab. Ah, okay. I'll probably take a look at that. Question is, where is it? I see it. Nothing spectacular, but if we get out with nothing else, that's not a bad haul, I guess. Makarov ammo will probably go first. I know Daddy hates this ammo, but I take what ammo I can get. I do have a suppressed rifle, although I lost it when we went to go when Killa killed us. Okay, I'm pretty much done in the swamp here. Except I'm going the wrong way. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go to the church. And then I'll go with the house that has the dead body in it. I think all that's in the church is this. There might be some rare item somewhere, but I don't know where it spawns in. The battery, nah. Which we'll take. I found on the flea market, there are people that often trade items for matches. Matches you can get painkillers. I have plenty of painkillers, so I don't really care for that. But I do care for what I can trade. That's a little bit of a hint on where the dead body is, where that blood path goes, because he's butchered in here. Oop, can't jump that. Nah. Oh, dead body. I think sometimes things can spawn around on the ground, but I don't see anything. Ah. Yeah, that sucks. Those cigarettes aren't really worth much. Okay. Should probably hit the greenhouse. Let's go there. Not probably the wisest move to run through this field like I am, but... oh well. Now, when we get into the village proper, there will be scav spawn ends. The longer I take, the more that will be there. Come on, door. You can do it. Alright, first jacket. Probably should have taken a knee. Ah, there we go. That's not probably worth it. I'm progressing this quest at a nice, steady pace. Right-handed pliers, we can get another fancy shotgun. That's probably worth more than that to me. This is what I call a moldy house, because it looks absolutely gross in here. There's oftentimes a spawn here. More junk cigarettes. Oh well, we'll keep them in my inventory for now. Stuff can spawn up here. Alkali is always worth taking. Toothpaste, hey, why not? I mean, can you imagine sleeping on that? Ugh. Let's just get rid of this right now. Don't really want it. We can take the duct tape instead. If I get 7 duct tape and 2 alkali, which I already have in my inventory, and I just got another one, you can trade that in for a really nice rig. So that's something to keep an eye out for. I have a fair idea of a lot of the barter items. I don't know everything, but I've really gotten into a habit of hoarding up that stuff and trading it in, and once you get that economy going, it takes a lot of the gear fear away, because there's multiple ways to get something you don't need to depend on just money. Now, you could argue you could just sell the items and then buy whatever and not have to worry about your stash, and that's a valid strategy. It just, in the long run, it saves you more money to do it the way I do it. But, again, you have the stash problems, so The question is it worth the hassle to you? Let's go full auto here in case somebody sneaks up on me. Once we get into the village proper, which we kind of already are in, we're going to start having close house-to-house fighting, so might as well just have it on full auto. We got something right here. Plexiglass, okay. That's, I have a fair number of this now. I think I have at least 3, maybe 4 sheets. If I get alive, out alive, that is. Just checking. I don't think this is the house. Oh yeah, here it is. Got a loot that goes there. Cookie, toolbox, duffel bag. So this is a nice safe place. If you're ever like new to this game and you're trying to get into things, honestly, Shoreline is one of the better maps once you learn it, because we're pretty much unmolested in the village, just looting away. You know, I changed my mind. I'm not going to go full auto. Unless I'm really close range, full auto is not going to do it for me. I don't think there's anything in this shed. I could be wrong on that, though. Let's go into the store. Maybe there is something in that shed. Let's just double check it. I have to learn this map eventually anyway. Okay. Too dark to tell if there's anything over here, but there's definitely a box. Take the matches. For some reason I did not get any experience, either that or just the numbers didn't pop up. That dude's close. 2 dudes. One's really close. That was a little overkill, but made sure he died, didn't we? Give the shot. We're not taking that. Not taking much of anything that he has. I may take the shoddy shells, but I don't really know why I'm doing that. Let's search his pockets, see if he has anything. This Val is worth a lot, so I better take it. We'll take the peas, what the hell. I still have this on full auto? No, I turned it off, huh? Oh, one scav down. I heard another one. But he's off to the right. I can't go a full auto too much here. So I run out of ammo. I hear him off to the right. He's inside. No doubt about it. You down? All right. Oh, I had shotgun ammo. One of them had a pistol, so that's actually going to be a good weapon for us to pick up here. I think you can shoot through doors. I may have wasted ammo there. Let's just check his pockets and be done with it. Okay. Dude with the pistol, I'm taking his crap. Oh. Didn't one of them have a pistol? Oh, my mistake. It's a toss. Take that. Check his pockets and his bag. Nothing. Alright. I'm gonna head in this door. We're gonna do some ammo. See, because I waited, and it took a while, scavs have started showing up here. Alright. So, we'll try and avoid that in the future. Alright. I don't know how full this mag is going to be when we're done with it. We put 18 rounds in it. We can check it. It's approximately full. I know it's not really a great judge, but that's how it works in real life, kind of. Can't just... Other dude. Right to left. That was a lot of waste of ammo. Let's put the bandage on. I was whiffing hardcore on that one. Let's close this door real quick. Let's close this door real quick. Let's reload. Alright, what am I gonna do here? We should probably think about getting out. That was a fair number of scabs, though, so I feel pretty happy with that performance. Could be better off with the ammo. We're gonna repack again here. I'd rather have a full mag than not. Approximately full my ass. Not sure if I'm brave enough to check that guy's body or not. He had a shotgun, right? Decent helmet. Check his bag. Nothing. Check his pocket. Nothing. Alright, we're getting out of here. I didn't even check the store. Oh yeah, you're a good call. I need to start doing that. That's a good point that Daddy just made. You need to start doing stuff like this because you get a lot of value out of this. And it only takes up one spot. And that's actually worth a decent amount. Ah, control click. Alright, good. Thank you. I didn't know you could do that in the inspect mode. What do we got? Tape measure, no. I'm going to check the cash registers because, I mean, we fought over this ground. Why not? I'm going to go ahead and pick up the milk and take a chug. One way to get your metabolism stat up. Yeah. But as far as this inventory goes, it's less we have to worry about. Good. I don't think I took the money out of my wallet from last time. Alright, a little bit of chunk of cash there. That goes outside, I believe. Let's go out this door. Wouldn't be a bad exit for us. Need to hang it right here. Oh. Yeah, I mean, this is still an okay direction to go in. Need to keep my eyes peeled, though. Or have some more house-to-house fighting. Alright, so we got good loot. If I'm greedy, I can try and snipe dudes on Scav Island here. A lot of it depends on what the shot's like. Honestly, I like to do that from the west side if I can, because the shots are better on the island, but... Reason being is there's a lot less obstructing your vision. Especially where the scavs tend to patrol. They tend to patrol the backside of the island, especially when they haven't really been triggered by anything. So you always have a much better sight of that from the west side. You know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's go take a peek at it. I don't know how many scavs I killed. 2 before we went in the shop, 3 when we were in the shop. So I think 5 total. Oh, and then 1 for the sniper. So that's 6, I think. And depending if we find anything on Scav Island. Yeah, so right now, if they're at the back of the island, the barge is blocking that shot. Now I think I have a clear view, but I don't see anything. They could be all the way at the back of the island, and I don't think I'd be able to see them. I just get out. This has been a good run. All right, that means we're going to have to modify the purple people eater here. Got the nice purple handguard. We got to treat it right. There were probably more scavs in the village if I wanted to look around for them, but we were full up on loot and starting to run low on ammo, so better to get out alive and get some extra experience and have your same stuff. Oh, it was only 5. I thought I did my math right on that one. Oh no, it was 1 outside the shop, 3 inside. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that 5 is correct. So thorax, 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 stomach, thorax. I aim center mass, can you tell? 621 damage. Very bad accuracy, I admit to that. I need to tame the recoil on this sucker, though. It kicks a little bit too much. Alright. We got a lot of cleanup to do here. But the most important thing is upgrading our AKM. Can we do ripping off the stock and stuff? Okay, we can. So let's do our math here. So this does minus 38. It was the guy that was outside the shop that I whiffed on hard. I probably hit him 4 times for the 30 or so rounds that I shot at him. It was just bad. The other guys, I think I was all right, especially seeing I was on full auto and a lot of that stuff missed, just because it's on full auto. So minus 38 plus minus 5. I was right on that. So we need minus 43 to improve. So is that something we can do? All right, well, let's first take a look at... I have to think about this. You know what? Let's do it in the through this. So linked search. This will give us everything possible. And we want probably vital part. Oh, ear mods? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's true. And the recoil on the AKM is going to be harsh no matter what you do, I think. But we'll see if we can improve it. So for a lot of things, you're going to need this, like, this PT lock, perhaps. Does this modify your recoil at all? No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's see what else we got. I don't have this at the moment, and I'm going to guess that's really expensive. Well, 18,000 isn't too bad, I guess, for a high-end stock. And it's available right now, minus 46, so that would be an improvement of 3%. Ergonomics is pretty good. So that's one choice. That we already have that. Wooden, no. So this is just another option. And this would allow us to convert it to taking normal M4 stocks. Ah. Yeah, I know there's weapon builders online and stuff. So this, we'd have all the M4 options open to us. So that's a whole other can of worms. And it's not listing anything else because the lock brings it into its own stock, which I don't think is listed here because it's not naturally going to work without it. And the same thing is true for the M4 adapter. Okay, so what is this going to give us? This is going to give us minus 49%. So far, this is the best one. Not as good on ergonomics, but I'm more worried about taming the recoil. Now, I don't know if the pad will work on top of that. I feel like no. And it's going to work on it right now, so I don't have to make any other modifications. Always check that. If the AKM isn't listed, then there's something else you need to make this work. So, okay. So minus 49%. I have a couple of things that I probably should check just to see where they're at. It looks like we're at 23,000 for this one, so we're having to spend a little bit more for it. Or we can buy it in dollars if we want to, and in theory, it's telling me that that's cheaper. Or we could buy it from Peacekeeper at level 4, but it's only $3 off. Okay. So let's just check a couple of more of our options. I believe it's under Skier. I think he's the one that, yeah, he's the one that has a lot of this. So we had that one lock for the PT1. That's this one. Minus 44. So this, again, would be an upgrade. I know for a fact, though, that this one can't take the, what you call it, the pad. So it looks like at the moment we're looking at minus 49%. I'm going to do that one. So we want flea market. I think it should still be locked in. And we want, it's the Zukov, right? Yeah, it seems to be the best. Again, we could go with an M4 thing, but I think that would be, in the long run, it would be more expensive because we have to buy multiple parts to get it to work. So yeah, I think this is going to be the best it gets. I don't know if it folds or anything. If it does, great. If it doesn't, oh well. Because our stock can't fold anyway, as is. So yeah, let's go ahead and buy this one. It's only $3 more expensive than the current vendor, so I think that's a pretty good. In theory, I wanted to save my dollars, but we're doing okay. 5,000 plus. All right, let's go ahead and grab this, take it off. Then I'll see if the pad will fit on. Where did that get to? Where do you go, stock that I just bought? Oh, that is. Okay, so it should be 88 and 183 is where our current recoil is at. I bet you we've improved ergonomics as well. Let's see if the pad will fit on. It might? No. Okay, it's saying no. I wonder if there's other attachments we can do to this. Let's take a little quick look at it. So we're gonna right-click on this. First, we're gonna insure it. This is the only part that's not insured. Then we're gonna take a little look-see at the link search, see if there's any other attachments we can do to it. No, it's just going to list off weapons that it will go with. All right. Okay, you can stick it in the Discord too, Daddy, by the way. All right. So we've improved it very slightly. There's other modifications I can make, probably to... As a matter of fact, I might already have a handguard. A grip. A grip doesn't help with recoil. Not sure if there are very many grips that do. Let's do a real quick link search for that. Now, my kind of rule has been with this, that should be a vital part, is it has to, it's not going to be, we only modify if it makes it out, right? It has to prove itself. It already has one of these boys on there. Yeah, I'm just seeing it ergonomics. This is the only one I don't think I have a look at. Yeah. So we're gonna have the recoil reduction, and this is what I already have. So if it makes it back and survives the next raid, we'll upgrade it again. All right, so we have a bunch of inventory management to do here. Probably will take a while. Can I do a scav run to finish things out here? Well, first, let's put that back down there. I'm going to sell the no-brainer items first. So we're going to sell that. We're going to sell that as per what Daddy said. Pull that out. Going to sell the screwdriver and going to sell the wrench. And I'm assuming this goes on in M1A1, which we don't have. Okay. I wonder, is this stock? Not sure. That's not a lot of ergonomics, though, so I'm not sure if it's worth keeping around. I will keep it around, but I'm not sure it's worth it. This we can attach to one of our sites. It will go on that site. Don't think I have any other ones, so there you go. Upgrade. Plex we're going to keep. That's I'm going to keep. I don't know about the toothpaste. We'll check on that. Blue tape I'm keeping. I am eventually going to try and get something from that trade. These I'm going to try and see in a bit, but let's sell this junk first. Matter of fact, let's bring it up a bit so I don't have to scroll down so far. This I'm going to keep for now because it's insured. I have no real other reason to do that, but... Alright, most of the stuff I'm probably going to sell to Peacekeeper because we just spent dollars, but we'll see. So first I'm going to go to the therapist and we're going to sell the peas for not very much money, but hey, it's something. And then we're going to go to Peacekeeper and we'll sell the rest. He likes wrenches for whatever reason. Not a lot of money, but it's something. I always like to take the dollars and find them. But you know what? We'll keep them there because we know where they are. Let's unload that. Unload that. Discard, yes. Discard, yes. Don't have that type of ammo. Do have that. Okay, toothpaste, required search. Ah, okay, you can trade that in for... That's never gonna happen. So we can sell that. Alkali I'd like to keep around, but it's starting to get to the point where I don't know if I have room for it. How's my other bag over here doing? You full up? How many hard drives do I have? 4. I need 1 more. Okay. You guys just get to see the madness of my inventory. We're going to check on the matches to see if there's anybody giving me a good deal on them. Ragman takes what? 6 matches? Nah. This dude's still been here. So for 2 matches, he gives you one of these boys. I already have an extra one though, so I don't know if I want to do that one. What do we need here? 2 matches for this. What is this going to work on? Works on our AKM. We could put a laser on our AKM. How many matches for this? What is this good on? That would also be able to go on my AKM. He wants 3, he wants 3, he wants 3. I think I'll do this trade and this trade. Depending on how many matches we have. Okay, we'll just do this trade. I feel like that's not that bad of a trade. That's why I've been taking matches. I don't really necessarily care about what I get directly from the matches, but there's always dudes on the market selling off. We need a bandage. We also need to go in and trade in the cigarettes. So I'm on 4 or 7. That's not too bad. We're almost done with this quest. I need a key to do this one. Okay. So I think we determined what we want to sell, which was just the toothpaste, right? Let's see if Peacekeeper will take it, and if he's going to take it for very much money. If not, we'll just sell it to somebody else. I guess $10 is worth it. Alright. So we made back some of our dollars. We spent $199, we got back 78. That's not too bad. I do need to buy ammo, and I definitely need to sell this Val, which I totally forgot about. I'll just do that right now. May not sell that to Peacekeeper. I may sell that to the mechanic or somebody else. What would Peacekeeper give me for it? 425. And then mechanic would give me what? 45. That's tempting. I say we take the 45, because I was at like 2 something. Let's take that. Okay. Feel a little bit better about that. Especially as we're about to spend some money on ammo here. Alright. The only person that sells this ammo is Proper. This is the best ammo I can buy right now. It's PS. There's better armor than this, but I'm not leveled up enough. That's why we need to get to level 22 so we can buy the really good ammo. Okay, I'm gonna take 120. Any extra ammo, I'll just put in my ammo box. Okay. So, boop. Boop. And then... boop. Okay. Looking good. So we're more or less ready to go again. I'm going to put this uninsured mag in there. Armor took a little bit of a ding, but nothing really serious. Mask I can keep. I've been collecting these as well, as you can see. I think there's a quest that does come into play with that, which is why I'm collecting them. But one of these days, I just need to go through and clean out my stash, because I clearly have a problem. I actually may have enough horsies to get a good trade here. I'm not sure how many I have. Might have 3. I have 3 horsies. What can we get for 3 horsies? Documents case. We need a lot of horsies for this. We have 5 horses, a cat, and a lion, which I do not have the cat or the lion. Both of those are very large items too. I'm not likely going to do that. And I've not even seen a cat or a lion at this stage. Somebody's willing to trade that. I know there's a lot of weapons you can get for cats. You get a Vepr for probably 3. I don't think that's a good trade considering how valuable horses are, though. Yeah, we'll just hold on to them, because if we could get 2 more and then get the lion and the cat, which I may just buy on the market depending on how much they go for. Let's find that out. How much does a lion and a... because I think the documents case isn't really worth that much. So if these sell for a lot, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, that might be worth it. 125. And then the cat figurine. Looks like those go up for about 40. So it's not too bad. As a matter of fact, what does a documents case full on go for? Cheapest I see is $299. That's actually a really good price. I can't afford it. But if we think about it, 125 plus, what was it, 40? If I could get 2 more horses, we almost have that for a lot less. What do the horses go for? They go for 11,000 a piece. At least at this low level. There's only 1 though, so... I mean, that's a thought. If we're this close to getting that change, document case is going to be a big trade for me, so we'll see what we can do with that. All right, it's probably 3 p.m. at this stage on customs. Problem is, do I have enough room in my stash to get rid of the stuff that I'm wearing right now? Probably not, because I just loaded myself down with more junk. So that doesn't mean we have to do another run with this. All right, that's not a big deal. The only thing I'm worried about is we might go over our 2-hour mark, but that's okay. It happens. Okay, shoreline. I'm gonna go with 654 because it will get light as we go. Weather. Okay, looks like okay weather. Should have double checked my medicals and stuff, but I think we were okay on that. I know I have a car kit in my case, so if we need bandages and I forgot to bring some, we're fine on that regard. My wedge of cheese is partially used, but again, we have a car kit, so we're okay on medicals. I have painkillers, I'm fairly certain, and then I have 1 brace. So if we get multiple fractures, that will be a problem because I have no way of healing that, but otherwise, we're golden. Not really, but I've got a general sense for it. Like, for example, if I know I go into a raid at like 6 in the morning, I know the time passes enough that if it's like poor light conditions because the sun hasn't risen yet, or it's dawn, and you know, dawn is kind of one of the iffier points of time, depending on how overcast it is or whatever. But I know as the raid goes on, it will start becoming sunnier and sunnier. The thing you have to think about is like time goes by like minutes or seconds almost. So if you're in there for like, I don't know, 20 minutes, you know, a number of hours are going to pass if you're in there for 20, 30 minutes. So maybe that didn't make sense. It might even go faster than that. Just trust me, hours go by when you're in a raid. So let's say you go in at 7 o'clock, maybe a little dicey because it might be dark before you leave. I think it's faster than a minute a second. I don't know. Because if it was a minute a second, then 30 minutes might. I don't know. I'm not going to do the math in my head. Math on a stream, bad idea. But if you want to do the math, go ahead. I just kind of have a feel for the values. Like if I go in a certain time, I know that a set amount of, I mean, like the way you should feel about it is just think in a normal length raid, 3 hours can go by. Pretty realistically, if you're in there for a decent amount of time. So if you're on the borderline of it becoming dark, or it is dark, it may become the other state, whether it be light or dark, depending on which side of the coin you went in on. Okay, this I feel like, yeah, okay. I was about to say, we're probably right next to the grenade box. Hello, grenade box. For the second there, I was like, did I clean out my inventory? I didn't. I still have pliers in my back pocket. Oh well. It's just the one thing. Hello, grenade. Oh, I'll have that out. I have plenty of grenades in my... Ah, don't do that. Let me get rid of cheese. That's when you forget all about the damn barbed wire. I just wanted a heal experience. That's the reason why I did it. I would never make a mistake like that. Oh, getting sliced up by barbed wire. Fun stuff. How are we doing now? Yeah, just about every part of me got diced up there. So it's the annoying damage where you got like 1 health point per body location. I'm kind of being a little lackadaisical here. This is kind of the more, in my opinion, the more dangerous side of the map. Here we go. We got 24 experience points. That's why I ran into the barbed wire. It's not because I'm a complete idiot. You know, I should just keep that in my pocket. What the hell? It's only got 36 if I lose it. Oh, well. Let's approach it like this angle. This is the moment where I can get killed the most. Depending on where other players are coming from. And whether or not they want to come here. Because players can spawn closer than I can. What? Okay, we were on single fire. Good. Whoops. Little butterfingers already. That doesn't bode well. Okay, if we're lucky, we've got one dumb scav up here who's just patrolling, and we'll get the drop on and tap him in the head. If we're unlucky, there'll be nothing, and then a player come up behind us and kill us. All of that can happen. Speak of the devil. I don't like the range that we're at. Ouch! I don't think I'm bleeding. That guy kind of annihilated me a bit. Yeah, I took that engagement wrong. I should have started shooting at him way earlier than I did, and then I was not great on accuracy there. We'll leave him be for now. Well, that's a safe sign that nobody's here. You know what? I will loot him. Ooh, I want his rig. Body armor gone, but I'll take it. I want that. I'm gonna come back and get it in a second. Yeah, we might not be out of the woods here. You know what? Let's open this medical bag, see what it gives me. That's not helpful. Let's put this up here. We'll heal as we walk. I didn't clear out my money either. That was a rookie mistake. Oh well. I'm just gonna hide in this corner for a second. How are we doing health-wise? Blacked out 2 of my limbs. While we play around here. How's my armor doing? Fairly touched. Well, that's a thing for... First off, he probably didn't even hit me in my armor, because scavs are dicks. Let's put this in here, because we're going to have to stay on top of that. I'm going to stick that in there. I think it is worth something. And if we need a beverage, we got a beverage. Spark plug a quest item. Chargeable batteries I can trade in for stuff. That's good. I can trade it in for an ADAR. Hello. That's money in the bank. I want that dude's rig outside. Whether we switch out or we maybe just ditch this armor. Because that, I can do the other quest. You know what? Screw that. We'll go grab his rig. What am I doing? I don't want that. Might want to do a reload too. I didn't check for the graphics card at the computer. That was probably an important thing to check. But first things first, reload. Full auto, in case we run into anybody. I should check that first because I can get shot in the back checking this. E, circuit board. Okay. Be stuff down here like RAM. Mind, you can take it. Stick the RAM down here. What the hell? We need another pain pill, but I'll wait for that. Another hard drive. We only need one. That. Because we're so close, and that is taking up a lot of my inventory space. We'll do it like that. I think that key is worth a decent amount. Alright, I have to keep in mind I do need to make room for that rig. I really don't want to be outside there that long. Pain med. Because we may have a snooping player soon. Hot rod. You know what? Let's check this stuff in a bit. Whatever we can do to give us a little bit of less time out here. All right, search. All right, start stuffing this thing. In case we run out of ammo for whatever reason. Top this off. Let's check his pocketsies. Oh, he also has a bag. I don't know what this key is, but I'm taking it. Holy moly. I may want to get out now. First off, I have blackened limbs. Secondly, I'm getting really awesome loot here. I know this hot rod is worth something, but I'm just going to pop it and drink it. Come on, pick it up. You can do it. Pick it up! Alright. Let's get the F out of here. Oh, I forgot. My leg is blacked out. I'm trying to think how I want to get out of here. We could go to the gas station, but that'd be really dangerous. Especially as I can't run. I can go the long way. Go for a rock passage. If rock passage is not there, go the village route again. That's a very long way to go, especially as I can't sprint. But it's a safe way to go. Well, in theory, it's a safe way to go. Every way to go is dangerous. I'm just going to take the gas station. Nice sunny day. I'm trying to remember what my medicals are like. I have a bandage. I have the car kit, which is almost half done. Let me see if the sniper's up there. The sniper's up there. That's a good snipe for me. I don't see anything. Let's ignore the power station then. Yeah. I think we're all right as long as we don't run into another player. If we do, we better aim more true than I have been. Okay, so far our gas station looks clean. At least from this angle. Oh, there's the limp. Yeah, if we don't get to the extraction by the time I run out of painkillers, which I think that's my second one. No, I only have one left, so we got to get out of here in the next 10 minutes. Dude right there. Nice shot. Keep hitting the hill. Son of a bitch. That shot that should have been a headshot, we just plinked off the hill. So now the scav knows I'm here, which is lovely. Where are you, buddy? I have a grenade, don't I? Where is he? See him. Shit. I was on full auto. Did he go down? I think he went down. Don't necessarily trust it. We're just gonna take the pain. Chris. Got him. Oh, big lag spike. Honestly, I should probably not be out on the road. Let's just run for it. Ow. 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 Ooh, lighting change. Looks like it's getting overcast. Okay. Oh, there goes the pain pill. Do I not have any pain pills left? Oh, I took it off the keybind. Ah! Go, go, go! Okie dokie. Ow. Ow. Okay. Really quickly. Grab this. Put that there. Make that keybind point. Okay. We're gonna bandage as we walk. Alright, that was the scary part there. Still not out, but... we're doing okay, I'd say. So that was just 2 scavs. Unless we get snipe here on scavs at Scav Island. I'm looking at right now. I don't see any on the backside. Okay. That's usually where I see them. Alright, that's it for our healing. A little worried at how long our pain pill is going to last. We got to get going here. Still don't see any scavs on Scav Island. Okay. 2's not too bad, and we got decent loot. Could have been better. I got shot up in that first engagement. I just feel like my aim has been pretty crap lately. It could be improved. Alright, let's start running. Make the most of the pain pill while it's still there. Bandage up. We might just get out of this. Still don't see anything at Scav Island. So I'm going to say nothing's there. Yeah, let's run for it. Oh, well, there goes our pain pill. If there's anybody trying to snipe here, I'm a big target right now. Okay, we got out. Maybe. Oh! Just punched the crap out of my mic. I'm sorry, guys. I was going to give you guys a big thumbs up, and then I punched the mic. I got to get used to where it is. All right. Not bad. Before we finish this sucker up, we do have to... we have to give this a little bit more modification, because it made it out alive. If I remember correctly, we grabbed a mod for it before we went in, right? Or did I not do that trade? I forget. I thought I bought a... Oh, I bought this instead. I was going to buy a rail section, but I bought the other thing instead. Well, if we got matches, we can do another one of those. I think we only need 2 for the trade I want to do. Let's see. Weapon parts. It was this boy. Yeah, we can do that one. Do. Okay. And then I might have to be particular on which side this goes on. I think it went on the other side. It doesn't matter what side it's on, though. Then we want the X400, which will give it a capability of having either a light or a laser. And, you know, I kind of want that on the other side, though. Let's switch where that is. Or is there not another slot for it? Might not be another slot for it. Unless I'm mistaken. You know what? Let's take a look at this. Can we do that modding now? Wait, I took that off. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. Whoops. Alright, fine. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, I only see the one slot. I don't see another one. So that's going to be what it is. Alright, that's fine. And then we have one more mod to do. Is this boy. The grip. Which I can't modify at the moment because it's in my hands. Which is fine. I'm going to mess with all the inventory stuff on my own time. You guys have been patient enough, and this is also well past time for us to wrap things up. So if you're on YouTube, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!